Hey garden dreamers! So I was going to put my strawberry runners in these, but it started raining, thank God. And it's sprinkling right now, so I'm gonna keep doing this until the rain fully comes down, because I've been procrastinating doing this for like 2 weeks, and it is just super full of runners. If you could see over here, all these dangling are runners. This is a runner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's just so many runners. So I hate to cut them off. I've been putting some in the cells that were empty, but I'm running out of cells and I'd rather gift these away. So I am going to take them off. And normally what I would do, but I don't have any clips right now. You put soil in here. You put where it has little roots coming out. You put it in here, and then you stick something there to hold it down. And then I would clip it on to here, just so it's connected to the mom plant for a while, until the roots establish, and then you could cut it from the mommy plant. But I don't even know if I don't really have enough space to put all of them like that. So I'm going to find the ones with roots coming out a little more, kind of like that one has a bunch of little roots coming out. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Hope it works. And I'll hang some on some cells. I just need to go find my clips. Let's do this. I filled up these pots with soil already. I don't have enough like tiny ones like this because I used them on my seedlings right now. So I'm thinking I should probably just let the rain wet the dirt. That way the dirt will be wet. But I just want to do this already, so we're going to do this already. Okay, you grab one of the runners. Let's see, let's grab like a big one. That way I don't have to hang it. Actually, I'm going to get a bigger pot. That way I don't even have to hang it anywhere, and it'll be stuck to mama. Ooh, these are all tangled and intertwined. Sorry. Okay. So this one reaches. This one has 2. So I'm going to get the bigger pots. So I have these, and this is what will hold them down. And if the pot's too small sometimes, I just use like that one's kind of a little loosey-goosey. So put it angled, and when the pots are small, I just use hair clips or bobby pins. That's what I use. So this one, here, this one here, and then I'm going to cut, since it's growing even more, I'm going to cut these so it won't put energy over here, and it'll put energy into putting roots down on these. So just going to cut these off. So this one has 2. This one has 2 also. This one actually is connected to this one. So this one actually has 2 to grow. And then this one. And let's put a third one in here. And then these that don't reach all the way in the bottom, I'm going to put this one here, anchor that down. This one's too big for this pot. Might hold. Cut that. And then with these little clips, I just clip it onto. I really gotta clean this up because there's a lot of dead leaves. I'll just clip it here. And ta-da! Now I have to do that to all the other 101. I'm not going to save them all, but I'm going to try and see which ones survive. This one plant alone, this one right here, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It has 13 runners. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. What do I do with you? All right. Okay, so I am going to have to cut you all and put them in. You know what? I think I'm gonna put them back here behind me and see if they take. And this space is super small to work in. I don't have a huge garden, vegetable garden space, but you know what? We're gonna deal with it. Here's one, but it doesn't reach, so you have to go. Oh, sorry, pretty girl. Let's see if they take in other pots. This one has 2. This one right here growing, and then this one down here. So I'm going to put this one here, and we'll put this little one there too. Man, it's hard to see what's happening. There's so many.
I ended up cutting off most of the 13 runners coming off of this one mama plant, which is what you see me doing here. And I added about 4 of them to this pot right here. I also added more into little pots and clipping them to the tower, making sure to water all of the new plants thoroughly. It would be best if you added to already moister, but I failed to do so because I got antsy and just watered after the fact. I did add about 20 single runners into this bed, but since they weren't attached to the mother plant, well,
Womp womp. It's 10 days later, and the ones that I put here did not take. I knew that, but I was gonna try it anyway, because sometimes you just gotta try things even if people tell you not to do it, because sometimes it works. Anyway, the ones that I put here obviously were not connected to the mama plant, and I put some in this pot too. They didn't take, they didn't like it, they died. Hindsight, I should have, this was the plant that had a bunch on it. I forgot how many, 10? I don't know. I should have grabbed the whole plant and put it here with all the runners. That way it could still be connected to mama plant, and then I would have had a whole thing of strawberries. But it doesn't matter because I have a tomato here, and you can't really, it's not recommended to put tomatoes and strawberries together because they're both susceptible to verticillate, I forgot the word, verticillium wilt, something like that. And they get the same pest, and it's just not good if you put them together. So it's fine. I was just experimenting, see if they would take here. They didn't. It's okay. Over here, all the ones connected to mama plant are still doing good. Like I said, it's 10 days later. These are still all healthy and happy. It rained the other day. Oh, well, it actually rained that day that I was doing it, right? And then it rained a couple of days later a little bit. So they're really happy, which makes me really happy. I'll gift these to people, hopefully, next year. I'll baby them until then. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.